Joining me now to talk about the work people are putting into changing their looks and how social media is impacting that is international social psychologist Kinga Mnich. Thank you so much for joining us, Kinga. We appreciate you being here with us. Well, you know what? If your body type is in style, you're in luck. But if not, some people want to go out there and do some work. The body becomes a project almost. Is there a way to change that frame of thinking?
Yeah, I think it's an excellent topic, and I think what's really important, what at least the one aspect that I enjoy about social media and seeing the way different bodies are being celebrated is actually understanding that we all can have different bodies and we can look in a different way and we can celebrate one another for looking in a different way. So just seeing one specific trend, I feel like we need to start seeing trends as a more widening of the horizon and the acceptance of diversity and differences in bodies instead of seeing it as a trend that we need to follow.
So, how fast are beauty standards changing right now? And do people need to avoid, just trying to adjust to these different beauty ideals all the time?
Yeah, I feel like change seasonally almost. Like every time you open up social media, any of the different platforms, you will see someone else popping out. Unfortunately, quite often it's being followed with a very specific diet or very specific form of exercise and workouts. And it makes people do just kind of like focus on things that are not necessarily relevant or healthy for them. So we have all different kinds of diets that are supposedly going to help you to either build more muscle mass or burn more fat or whatever it is, and that then comes together with specific workouts in order to modify your body. And the amount of changes that's happening, it's so fast that you would have to almost go every few months back into the supermarket and readjust what you're eating, what you're doing, what you're exercising, what kind of things you're using in order to exercise, while most of the things are actually not relevant to you and your own personality style and your own, individual body type.
Yeah, I don't know how some people even keep up. And some sociologists now say that more than ever, we're seeing people with diverse bodies setting trends. But is it
Mhm.
enough to stop people from feeling the need to keep up with what we're seeing? What comes to mind to me is Victoria's Secret and the Victoria's Secret angels, and how you don't see them anymore. And Victoria's Secret is a much different company because there was so
Yeah.
many issues about that. What are your thoughts?
Again, it really comes down to understanding what our own identity is, like who are we, and understanding that what are the positive and negative effects of social media, and trying to focus more on the positivity, meaning the ability to see the variety that exists within the world. I think back in the days you really had to travel a lot around the world in order to see different cultures and different impacts on people, and what the different beauty standards are. Now we have social media, and social media is putting everything into one platform, but at the same time, one of the biggest issues is that once you start following one specific trend on social media, the algorithms will show you then that specific trend all over again all the time without showing you the entire picture of the diversity that is around there. And so, with that, I think it's really important to understand that we are not being shown the entire reality. We are again being just shown one specific aspect of it. And so it's really interesting to kind of like understand how can we then formulate our own identity within, and just kind of like rather relate to what is in alignment with your own identity, your own culture, your own background. What is it that makes you happy, instead of trying to follow something that is just feeding your unhappiness, or stressing you out or causing anxiety? So, it's maybe the question should be also like, what are some signs that are alarming? So if I'm feeling anxious about something, if I'm feeling stressed about it, I might want to reconsider, checking what is it that I'm actually following, and are there other platforms or other channels or people that I should be following?
Yeah, those algorithms are so tricky. They really have quite an impact on us. But We're out of time, but thank you so much, Kinga Mnich. We appreciate you joining us here on BNC.